I have heard stories of a place where the shadow of tragedy is cast.
The Weeping Willows.
But then again, that too was a story.
Hello, people of planet Earth. It's a new year. That means it's time for a new story. This one's called A Crow's Buffet. Hear the howling wind make its way through the field of wheat. The scarecrow keeps the unwelcome at bay. I shall force the crows to retreat. At least that's what the sign read, which I passed every day on my way to school. The scarecrow frightened me. I would try not to look at it, my only rule. But no matter how hard I tried, something inside of me always wanted to catch a glimpse of its erratic movement caused by the wind, I hoped. A horrific ballet that could turn mighty heroes into fleeing wimps. The howling wind was no match for my legs, though. I would run home as fast as I could. The idea that it would happen all over again the next day kept me up at night. It was always felt, never understood. One day, my run was interrupted by a crow in the middle of the road. It flew once it sensed my presence, but it pulled my gaze towards the scarecrow, which was in the middle of a murder. There it was, throwing its arms around, catching the crows one by one, feasting on them until the murder had turned to none. It was horrifying. No little boy should ever see a horror movie come to life. But like any movie, the lead has to get himself into trouble, so I courageously grabbed my pocket knife. Why was my body moving towards the event when everything in me wanted to run away? I slowly moved through the field, knife pointed at the culprit. I was terrified of the crow's buffet. I looked up at the scarecrow as it turned to me. I could even see its heart beating. This was not my imagination. There's a lot of things I would have linked to scarecrows, but one wouldn't be starvation. The monster was clearly building up to something, as its heart started beating almost out of its chest, as was mine. I quickly stuck my knife into its heart and pulled it downwards, and out came a sound that sent shivers down my spine. Then I dropped my pocket knife, took a step back. That haunting sound was actually a call for help, because inside I could see a crow's nest. The dark, fearful eyes of that little family were just as scared as I had been of the scarecrow, whom I had stuck a knife into its chest. This time, I didn't run home. I walked. I guess horrors house more than our fears. Some are even homes. We're all afraid of scary stories, but those scary stories aren't actually made of skulls and bones. Just wanted to check if the wind was listening. Yeah, it was. I hope you enjoyed that story and moved some things around inside of you. And I'll see you next time.